Well, believe it or not, guys, I'm playing some more Fallout 4, continuing the main quest line to a point. Still trying to get those achievements. Let me see, I gotta get to my gallery. God damn it, not Snapchat.
Well, Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours.
Hint of jealousy there.
What's the story?
Give me a second, you bitch. Okay. Sorry. Just continuing setting stuff up. Still am, actually. Okay.
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute. Oh boy.
Let's see, so
I've been investigating these creeps for
just
over
did
a year now.
reunions, about to do Dangerous
Commonwealth's
Minds, and then I could do
criminal.
Shattered.
Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
And then I guess I'll do
Sometimes
Miniman
they snatch
quests.
people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually
So many
is,
wires.
or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
What about him?
You had to have a way in and out. But, well, we both know
Yeah, he's a
that
little
angle
dead.
is cut off.
We can talk to him. Feel like holding a seance?
Yeah, if only.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
Think she's a little upset.
Doesn't matter what he knew. I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need
I'm
the
allowed to
man
be
at
angry,
all.
damn it.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I don't know, Nick. That seems a little out there.
You're talking to a synth. I am. Let's see. I
Fair
guess we're
enough.
gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no lead.
I'm gonna need a really sharp ice cream scoop.
I'm sure you'll manage.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we
Ha.
can all go running across the Commonwealth. So, who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I don't know who to take. I'll take
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Just a
Well,
few
you two
more
are out. I'm
steps.
gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me.
Hey, Piper.
You know, the Institute has a lot of enemies. The Minutemen tangled with them once. The Railroad still does. I've even got some notes on these new guys. The Brotherhood of Steel.
You said something about the...
Supposedly, they help runaway synths escape. The only thing I have is a rumor.
Follow the
That Brotherhood
Freedom
airship is
Trail.
hard to miss.
The Brotherhood of Steel doesn't do subtle. From what I've heard, they take whatever they want. Especially if it's high tech. They just might have the muscle to give the Institute a run for their money, but they're... Let's just say they have their own agenda.
Tell me about the Minutemen.
You know that group you rescued and conquered? They used to be a volunteer army, dedicated to protecting friends, family.
I should get going.
All right,
Piper.
heading my way.
On the highway. Nope.
You know what? Never mind.
You know where to find me.
Hey,
Go on.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened.
Even good people.
All right. Where the hell are you going? Did the... Oh, okay. Never mind. Just taking an extra while to load. Looks like it's getting dark. How far of a walk do we have? A bit of ways. God damn it.
Help! Help!
Oh, okay.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
Help! Or Mayday, or whatever it is one says on a radio.
That's probably how you start Automatron or whatever. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Get fucked. I don't think that did anything. No. Oh. Whoa. Where's the lasers coming from? Oh. Hello. Fuck. Oh. Oh, of course. The fuck? Thank you.
prisoners.
Hey, so there's that quest. Cool. Actually, I have a lot of quests now. Jesus. Alright, I'm done with the radio. It's fun for a little bit at a time.
Ad Victorium.
Indeed.
Taking damage.
Interesting area. Ooh, let's skip that. It's the comic book store, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Which means I'm close to Swan Park. Swan or whatever, yeah, right there.
A lot of my cases dead end in Boston Common.
Fair enough. Not our fight. Following the Freedom Trail right now? What the fuck? Oh. Huh. Guess it's the arrows. Oh my god. My FPS though. Guessing I go in here. Maybe not. I'm still on the right quest. Dangerous Minds. Oh, hello. Oh, of course. What the fuck? I can't get in through here, can I? God damn it. Shut the fuck up. Super mutants are gonna be around here. Where the fuck am I going? I think I've been over here before. Oh. Follow me, bitches. No, I guess they are. Trying to get the good neighbor, damn it. Damn, this part of town's fucked up. Why is it always ghouls? Okay, there's the oh, wrong thing. Oh, where the fuck is Nick? Oh my god, fuckers! Got one down, and the other. Fucking moles. Always ghouls. Always ghouls. Hate that shit. Corner bookstore. Ah! Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. How much ammo do I have in my submachine gun? No. I don't have to reload. Jesus. Fuck off. Wait. Okay, yeah, fuck off, whatever you are. Probably raiders. I just thought I saw power armor. Could be raider power armor. Okay! What the fucking fuck? Oh, these guys are gunners. They're just not shooting at me yet. Okay. Oh, I'm on fire. Holy shit. I just want to stop getting hurt.
Lights out for you.
Oh, peekaboo, bitch. God damn it.
You're out of your league, pal.
God damn it. Fuck you. Yeah. Yes. Come here.
Hey,
What?
I mean, I love the double shotgun because it's cool, but combat shotgun's pretty fucking solid too.
The plan.
Nice. Okay, looks like it's right there, yep. How the fuck this place is thriving, I don't know. Oh.
now a 6 and an O.
No idea what that means. But I'm honestly not meaning to follow these. will in a little bit, though. Alright.
Well, it's the detective. Tracking down another wayward husband to his mistress.
Why? Someone stand you up?
You trying that, what do you call it? Evasive language on me? And who are you, huh? Valentine's new dick in training?
We're hiring, but I don't think you'd measure up.
Got
Don't be
him.
like that. You just got the look of someone who's in the market for a little insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that. You hand over everything you got in their pockets, or act...
Time out. Nick Valentine makes a rare visit to town, and you're asked...
Why the fuck didn't he like that? Is it because I failed? Probably.
Unless it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance. I'm not interested.
Now don't be like that. I think you're gonna like what I have on offer. You hand over everything you got in their pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Nick Valentine makes a rare visit to town, and you're hassling his friend here with that extortion crap? Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Nice.
Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You alright, brother?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Of the people, for the people? Brother.
I can tell I'm gonna like you already. Just consider this town your home away from home. So long as you remember. Charge.
Yeah, just give me his stuff. Thank you.
Excuse me.
A new player and good neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
There's always gotta be someone like this. Oh, I leveled up. Is there any perks that affect my persuasion? Nope, just gotta increase my charisma. Persuasion really does a lot in this
You ever
game.
tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Fair enough.
What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Interesting.
Oh, of course you are. It's just all those metal plates. You're a robot, right? A very womanly robot?
Designation, Assaultron. Designed to provide a variety of security-related tasks to the modern man. Runtime conclusion. Why work for the man when you can work for yourself? New designation. KLEO. Cleo. Fully independent small business owner. Robot enough for you, smooth talker? Now what are you buying?
You're...
That's what my makers called me. But as far as I'm concerned, so what'll it be?
So what kind of weapons do you have?
Anything that can... Now,
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Each weapon can...
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's sell some stuff. Actually, you can farm tarberries, can't you? I don't need them. I don't need these either. And now we're over. Devastator's chest piece. Damn. Oh, that costs a lot. Let me see. Okay, we'll start at weapons. Nice. Shit costs a lot. Let me see. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You look...
Did you say something about people?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul, so you need some supplies?
What's it like?
Well, it's a lot worse when people always ask you about it all. On the upside, I look pretty good for being over 220 years old. Now,
Wait.
okay, it's more like 270 years. But don't go blabbing that to everyone. Being a ghoul means you live a long time. You stop counting birthdays. Do you know what it's like being that old?
What's it like?
It's like being
Sure
a
said
time
yes.
warp sometimes. Hundreds of years, but not that you'd know.
Actually, I do.
Well, now you just know.
Sure.
So let's hear it. Come on.
What do you remember?
Oh no, that's cheating.
Uh-huh. I had a beautiful house, white picket fence, and a lawn with the greenest grass you'd ever seen. It was peaceful.
It was, wasn't it? Sorry. Last thing you want to see is an old lady tearing up. Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the second best bullshitter and good neighbor. Ah!
I'm not bullshitting.
You know, if you haven't already, you should check out the Hotel Rexford. There's another pre-war ghoul hanging around.
I feel like I would be best friends with the ghouls that were,
We should get back to
alive for
business.
as long as she
What
is.
are you picking up?
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mute. You get the...
Sure. I don't think that's...
You got a good point. Boom.
Uh-huh. It's not just the cost of ammunition. Danger.
Yeah, all right.
I'll stick with my 300.
You got a deal, dude.
Thanks. Hey,
Right. Hey, Daisy.
got some good deals. You won't believe it.
Let's see what you...
So she has sell
Everything's
food.
guaranteed
She
to
just
last.
sells food.
Until it doesn't.
Apparently not. bad.
Let me ask you something.
Oh boy.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to...
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now.
Good attitude to have.
Mm-hmm.
Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City.
Sure.
Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the... Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with... Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumped. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero. Offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he would... Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things, it took me a long time to realize that, that's a long story, but I hope it helps.
Alright, that was pretty fun. Let's get this quest going again.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yowza.
Yowza. Yahtzee. Oh, what the fuck?
Well, well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Okay. Let's go.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. Guy named Kellogg.
Are you putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse? You do realize that the memory simulators require intact...
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Oh shit.
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Ego, fetch me the brain.
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
I'm just pissing everyone off.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a
I
similar
gotta turn my
architecture.
fan off. I'm getting chilly. Skip the science.
Plug the brain implant into Mr. Valentine, assuming he's willing to take on the risks.
Hell, why not? Plenty of room in my head anyway.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
I'm a pretty shitty person.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Okay.
Tell me you have a way past this.
Let me think. We load both you and Mr. Valentine into them. He'll act as a host while you're conscious.
Awesome.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
If a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and...
See you on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Battles are won with fists. Wars with wits.
Very intelligent.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
This is crazy.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
It's when he's a kid, right?
Mom knew how it was.
Remember,
She wasn't
you
soft,
are experiencing
but,
these memories as Kellogg.
She loved me
This may
in her
prove
way.
disorienting at first.
And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings.
Yay,
I
rough
never knew what
childhood.
happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
Okay.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
No. I'm probably just gonna rush
There
through this because
appears
I've
to
been
be
through this
another
before.
intact memory
And
close to
I'm
you
sure
in
most of the
temporal
people that,
sequence.
if they do
There.
watch this, already knows.
Try that one.
The thing about happiness is, I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her.
I'll connect you to the
Not
next
for 1
intact
second.
memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you
I found another
weren't
memory
there
to try.
to help
I'll
them.
connect you.
Alright.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
They're talking about me.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Oh boy.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Is it?
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Okay, well, let's just fucking continue.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
It's all over. the dreaming.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Teleportation.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Oh.
And nobody's crying but me. Friends all over know I'm crying.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
The fuck is that music coming from?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can say... Are you ready to...
We got what we needed.
Yes.
What? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around? What kind of egghead are you?
This is serious. No one outside the Institute could dream of making that kind of technology. Wait, maybe that's it. That memory about Virgil, their scientist who went rogue?
I like it.
The memory said the Institute tracked him to the glowing...
Uh-huh. If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you.
What about ghouls?
Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
What?
How's that sarcastic?
What are you talking about?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder, and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head.
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me.
Right.
That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and rad away.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Good place to stop. How do you save up? I think this is where I left off when I played a long time ago. So, yeah. Stuff's about to start getting new. Alright.